What's up, guys? We are talking video 8 now. We're talking about how to keep your customers for longer. I think you can craft a great member experience plan. I think that's one thing we always should be doing. But I think the biggest thing is, why do people leave? Why are people leaving your business currently? I think that's something that is so crucial for us to understand. Do people feel isolated, or is it an exclusive environment, or is it an inclusive environment? I think you have to look at, how can I make it an inclusive environment? Are you doing community events? Are you pairing people up and doing like 8-week internal challenges and putting them in groups of 4 where they have to do tasks and things together? So, when we're looking at 8-week challenges internally, sometimes it's really about community building. So you get them in a team of 4 and you might have 10 other, or you might have 20 other groups inside your gym of teams of 4, and they're competing over 8 weeks for a certain amount of points, and the winning team wins like protein packs or something like that. But there's tasks each week. So each of the team members have to do a meal prep and post their photos of the meal prep for a week. So they make sure they do it, and each member that posts their meal prep in your members group, that's 1 point to their team. So they rely on each other, they talk to each other. Week 2, you have to go for a 5-kilometer run together with your team outside the gym at some point during the week. So they organize a time, they go and hit the gym, they go for a run outside the gym at some time throughout the week. Week 3, they have to all do 2,000 meters on the rower inside the gym at one point and record their times in their on their leaderboard. So what you're doing is you're manufacturing a community environment where they're working together to achieve a common goal, which is winning. Okay, and this really gets the bond going with our members. We can do that. You can also have a buddy system to make people not feel isolated when they first join the gym, because the first 100 days are the most crucial. So you can have some of your older members, you could have these as like ambassadors of your gym. If you wanted to do something like that, you can give them a reduced rate if you want to be an ambassador. So they might have 25% off or 50% off the membership. And when new people come in, they need to take them under their wings, and they need to make sure they're okay, and they make them feel really included. And this is what an ambassador can do. Ambassadors work fantastic. 5 of your members may be ambassadors. Also with an ambassador, they might have to bring one referral a month to be a part of that, but that's a whole nother video. But the ambassadors can help their members out. They help them feel like they're not lost and alone. They can buddy up with them on partner workouts. And that's another thing. Is your programming doing team training workouts? So make sure you do partner workouts or teams of 3 workouts. These are the key ways to make sure people don't feel isolated. And I think that's some of the most crucial things. Are they not getting results inside your gym? If you're trying to if you're a transformation facility like we are, a boot camp helping people lose weight, when we look at this, we want to make sure people are getting results. And I think that's one of the most crucial things. If I drop down into our human needs, there is one of the human needs is certainty. If we don't have our certainty human need met, then I will look elsewhere for certainty, and that's when someone else joins another gym because they're like, hey, I'll get my certainty over there, and they try new things. So are you delivering certainty? Are you creating 30-day goals for them? Are you sitting down every month and they're having a goal for the next 30 days? They can put their 30-day goal. All the members could have their 30-day goals up on your board. So there's short-term goals, and then are you creating long-term goals? And then also you're educating them about that transformation is not linear. Maybe you're doing their body fat every 2 weeks as well, so they can see their body fat come down over time, so they can have certainty to achieve the goal. They're focused and they're getting the results that they want. And also what you can look at is, if you're tracking the nutrition, you're tracking the training, are you keeping them accountable? Are you keeping them accountable that they aren't getting the results because of them? So with this, you've got the 30-day goals. Are you telling them what to do to achieve those goals? Okay, Janice, you've got to hit 16 sessions in the gym. I need you to track your nutrition within 10% of your calories for the next 30 days. Here's your plan. Here's your recipes that you get you going. And on day 14, it's like, awesome, Janice, you've hit 8 of your 16 sessions and you're within 10% of your calories, or you're with 20% of your calories, Janice. Okay, well, let's tighten it up for the next 14 days. And if they're not within 10%, hey, did you do what you said you're going to do? Okay, did you hit the sessions? Did you hit 10%? Yes, they did. Did you get the result? Awesome. If you didn't, let's modify the calories, or let's increase the sessions. And if they didn't do it, you need to put it back on them. It's like, Janice, you didn't hit your calories. Like, what happened? It's like, she might tell you, give you feedback now. You can become better. You couldn't eat the food you gave me. It was terrible. And it's like, okay, let's modify the plan together for the next month, because now there's a feedback loop where you can help increase the level of service, and they love that and they stay longer. That's how you keep them happy. So are you getting the results? Are you tracking the results? Are you making sure that you're keeping them accountable and responsible for the results? That's another thing. Lack of education. If people are educated, they won't leave. So are you increasing their nutrition IQ? Are you doing seminars on a monthly basis? If you can't do virtual physical seminars, do virtual Zooms. Everyone loves Zoom these days. Or they might not love it, but they're used to it. So if you want, you can do a Zoom for your members once a month. And you go, I'm going to educate you on training. I'm going to educate you on nutrition. I'm going to educate you on mindset and your habit formation. So what you're doing is you're empowering them with education. And they're like, wow, like this is why I do this program, and they don't leave to try and get certainty elsewhere because they understand they shouldn't do the latest fad diet or they shouldn't do the latest fad training session. And they understand they're educated on why you do the training sessions that you do, or they do the habit formation. It's like, oh, this is what's going wrong. Plus, education empowers them to stay with you. And also, people trust those people who educate them, and you want to become the trusted advisor in their eyes. Next is a lack of inspiration. Now, this is so crucial. Now, their 45 minutes or their hour they're coming to you has to be the best, I'll say it again, the best 45 minutes of their day. So if you're not at 110% when they walk into the gym, like you're letting them down. They're like a 60% energy. You've got to be a 120% energy because you are an energy giver, right? That's our whole job is we need to lift them up. And we need to make sure when they leave the gym, they feel better than when they came into the gym. And that's your whole goal is you want to give them inspiration through energy, okay? Because energy is contagious. So check yourself before the session. You want to make sure, check yourself emotionally, check yourself physically. If you need to jump up and down, if you have an energy flow to get into might have your hands on your hips and do a power pose, that increase your energy. You might jump down, you might listen to your favorite song, pump it up before the session starts and good to go. Motivation, could be lack of motivation. Do you sit down and do the motivation equation with them? Now, the motivation equation could be on the next 30-day goals. Motivation equation is motivation equals value times expectancy. Okay, so what's the value placed on this goal? Let's get it a 10 out of 10. Really understand their value. You might do a workshop once a month with your members. Expectancy to achieve this goal. Do you expect to lose 4 kilos? It's like, oh, I don't know. It's like, what can we do to increase your expectancy? Let's educate you because you're more educated. You understand how it happens. Let's set your calories. So, if I do this, I'm going to lose weight. Let's set your training sessions. I do this, I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to lose weight. And let's partner you up for accountability. That's going to make sure you do it. Now, all of a sudden, the expectancy's up. Over delay times impulsivity. You want to get these to be low. So how can we get impulsivity away? So what stopped you from achieving in the past? Okay, it could be my iPhone. I keep pressing snooze. Okay, let's put it at your doorway. You want to try and create some strategies with them to increase their motivation. Oh, the impulsivity with my nutrition is always have ice cream in the fridge and a block of chocolate. I always eat it. Okay, take them out. Take them out of the house. So this is when you get to become a coach, is helping them stay with motivation. As they get results, their motivation goes up. So you help them with impulsivity. Now look at the delay cycle. Instead of just going and doing this motivation for a year-long goal, you've already done that by creating a 30-day goal. You can even do a 7-day goal and have a 7-day streak on the nutrition and training. But a 30-day goal, motivation is high. Give them a reward if they smash their goal. At the end of the 30 days, I create an reward with them on what they would give themselves to reward themselves for smashing it. And that's how we use the motivation equation to our favor. If you haven't done any of these, then their motivation is going to dip. Next one is a lack of leadership. So for you, your whole goal is to be their leader. So are you inspiring them? Are you motivating them? Are you being a dictator, authoritarian leader to them? Or are you sitting down and seeing what's going on? You have a bit of empathy with some of your clients and understanding what they're going through currently and helping them out with habit formation. So that's crucial things to make sure you are getting your members to stay for life. Make sure we're hitting the human needs significance, high fives in every session or high elbows, whatever you're doing these days. And making sure that you're shouting out in the Facebook group. Pick 5 members each week and just give them a shout out and do one main member of the week. Connection. Make sure you're actually connecting with them. You can read the 5 love languages. You can give them words of affirmation. You can give them gifts. So you can pick someone, give them milestone t-shirts, give them a water bowl here and there, a bit of merchandise. You can do that. They can, member of the month. month and give them a protein pack or something. Also, words of affirmation, acts of service, creating recipes for them or anything like that. Making sure I don't want to be doing physical touches, a high five or a high elbow. But then, guys, are you giving them variety? So are you creating variety for them in your workouts? The same shit over and over again. Make sure you are giving them variety because that's what they want. You know, if we're looking at general population. Growth and contribution. Growth comes from education. Contribution, are you doing charity days? So guys, that is how you keep members for life.